is the difference between self-esteem or good self-esteem and pride? Where do we draw the line when it comes to having a good self-esteem and being proud? Where do we also draw the line with having a low self-esteem and being humble? As believers, the scriptures encourage us to remain humble. Now, Proverbs tells us that pride goes before a fall. And we have many stories from the scripture that back up pride actually going before a fall. One of them is the story of Nebuchadnezzar, who had thought that, I'm the best king, I'm the strongest king in the world and everything. And scripture records that because of that singular act, God made him to roam, like an animal. Another one that comes to mind in the New Testament is the story of the parable of the rich fool, who had thought that, I have worked enough, my barn is full, I'm just going to eat and enjoy. And that same night, his life was taken away. So pride in itself is very dangerous. But as a believer, where do we draw the line between pride and having a strong self-esteem? I really like to hear back from you with regards to this, but I'll share my 2 cents on this. Personally, I don't think I've ever suffered from low self-esteem, maybe because I'm vocal, an extrovert, or whatever it is. But I know that a lot of times it could come off as being proud. I would like to say that for me, I draw the line when it comes to pride and having a good self-esteem at the point where what is driving that action? What is driving that thought? What is driving that speech? So I could say I'm one of the best students in this class. Now, saying that in the context of maybe applying for a job is me building my self-esteem and making the interviewers know that you are not getting just anybody. But then also that same statement said in the context of people around or students around, and I'm like, you know what, I'm one of the very best students, and really there's nothing you can do. If you don't want me to teach you, go away. So the same sentence said in 2 different contexts with 2 different motives shows that one is being prideful and one is actually just selling myself strong before interviewers. So one of the things that would really help us to distinguish between pride and having good self-esteem is our motive. So when next you're going to take that action, when next you're going to do that thing, and you're like, okay, is this me portraying myself as someone with a good self-esteem, or is it me coming off as being proud? Check the reason why you're doing it. Are you making that statement to show that, no, you cannot push me down, no, you cannot just ride over me? Or are you making that statement to say that, hey, you know what, I am here and I don't care if you're a piece of rag, I don't care if you're a piece of paper, you are down. If that is your motive, then you need to caution yourself. As believers, we need to be sensitive. We need to understand that our motives, the reasons why we do things, our heart's position, our heart's posture matter a lot. So please, if you are in that category of people who booga, and you want to always feel on top of the world and let everyone else feel like they're a piece of shit, they're a piece of rag. That is not God's desire for you. If Christ could humble himself and come down as a baby and suffer just like a mortal man so that he can redeem us, what is that qualification that you have gotten that is making you? Anyway, I'd like to hear from you guys. Where do we draw the line between pride and having a good self-esteem?